She lay in her bed, surrounded by the angels of death. They were looking at her, smiling at her, singing a peaceful song to her, and were waiting for the right time to come when they could take her along with them. Because only they could free her from all her powerful personal pains. Her true, mad, deep love was sitting beside her, with her hand in his. His eyes refused to move away from her face, because to them she had never appeared so beautiful. He suddenly felt the touch of fear, the fear of losing his beloved. He also started feeling the tiredness of the tears that had been there for so long in his eyes. He just didn't want to lose her. She, for the last time, opened her eyes, looked at him and smiled. Her eyes looked like lamps flaring up just before the oil is gone. She directed that she wanted to say something, and he, like a curious child, brought his ears immediately closer to her, and in his ears, she poured him her last wish. She wished to have a monument built as a symbol of their love, which would exist through all the seasons and through all the generations of the earth. And he, like a true lover, promised to fulfill her last wish. And he did keep it. Had he not kept his promise, the world would have missed his finest architecture, the Taj Mahal. Had he not kept his promise, the world would have never known who Shah Jahan was or his extraordinary love for his beloved in Taj Mahal. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If asked what is a promise, I would say that it's a commitment by someone to do or not to do something in a given time. What was the need for Shah Jahan to spend so much of time and money in fulfilling a wish, that too for a person who died later? He could have forgotten it, but maybe he knew the value of a promise. And ladies and gentlemen, remember that today we see Taj Mahal among the 7 wonders of the world, just because somewhere in the history of time, someone kept his promise. And the fulfillment of that promise gave Wajud, astitva, or the existence to that love, that time, and that world that existed at that point of time. Someone has correctly said that promise is a very big word. It either makes something or breaks everything. Like if two lovers stick to the promises they have made to each other, they can make their lives happier together. If the employees of a company stick to the promises they have made to the company, they can make the company grow and excel. And if the members of a Toastmasters club stick to the promises they have made to the club, they can make the club outgrow and excel. And also reduce the workload of re-education. Dear ladies and gentlemen, psychologists say that we make 2 kinds of promises. One to ourselves and another to others. And according to science and spiritualism as well, if you make promises with yourself but do not keep it, your subconscious mind starts creating subconscious doubt about yourself, which lowers in you the rate of confidence, satisfaction and success. If you make promises with others, your friends, your relatives, your children, your partner, but do not keep it, you lose their subconscious trust. They may not lose respect for you, but they certainly lose their respect for you. You may have noticed that a member of your family always listens to you like a true devotee, while there is also a member in your family who never bothers what you say. The reason behind that, for the former one, you have always kept your promises, but for the latter one, you have just made it, but never kept it. And the nature itself is designed in such a way that only those relationships and only those bonds exist, last longer and stay stronger, in which the promises made are kept. So what should we do in order to become PK? Promise keeper? Experts say that the best way to start with is to start fulfilling your own commitments and promises, because every time you live up to your word, you grow in your own eyes, and in the process start gaining self-confidence. And once the habit of fulfilling self-commitments is built, you can move on to make promises with others. There is an Arabian proverb which says that there is no greater fraud than a promise not kept. This is because when you make a promise to someone, you make them whole. They attach their feelings to it and at times build their lives around such commitments, such hopes and such promises. And when their hopes are shattered, they lose their trust, not just in you, but in all the human beings, and eventually in humanity. Our prophet said that the most beloved deed to God is keeping one's tongue. And I personally always try to do that most beloved deed to God by making sure that if I make a promise, I keep it. Not just for the sake of keeping it, but because it becomes my responsibility. So ladies and gentlemen, if you don't want to commit the fraud of breaking the possibly performable promises and want to do that most beloved deed to God, then like a responsible person, take up the responsibility of the promises that you have made to yourself and to others. The promise of becoming a good son, a good daughter, or a good partner. The promise of becoming fit and fine. The promise of becoming a good Toastmaster, or the promise of becoming a good human being. And ladies and gentlemen, hurry up a bit if you want to fulfill them all. Because I know that I, you, and we all have lots of promises to keep before we sleep. Don't you agree, Mr. Toastmaster?